Mm. Mm. Oh.
For the first time.
Mm. 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 Mm-hmm. There you go. Don't blink. It's your blink. Oh, the lighting isn't great. But until these recharge it would be good. Hope you're doing well, so having a wonderful day on this 2nd March. Yesterday was the 29th of February. It's the 1st of March. How you guys doing? Guys, are you doing good? Talk about the lighting. Don't worry, we'll fix it. We've got a couple of things to take care of. Trust me. It's gonna be muy bien. I don't know why I'm saying it in Spanish, but trust me. You know what muy bien means? It's really good. And we have the last of the cheese. The crema cheese. The crema de crema de quesos. See? Again with Spanish. I'm gonna have the best of base, brother. I'm gonna have the best of base, brother. So how you guys doing today? You guys are doing good? Today is Monday, so most people are not doing great. But hey, you know the best thing about Monday? It's one day out of 7. You wanna know the better thing about Monday? You only have to go through it 52 times a year. You know the best thing about Monday? That you're already in it. You're not gonna escape. You're just gonna go through it, right? And that is life. So today we're starting the day with a bit of a bittersweet mood, right? I'm out here, baby. A bit of a bittersweet mood, and that's pretty much it. So we're in a good mood, actually. Yeah, sort of a weird day. So what have you been guys up to? I feel like it's weird because we have the habits of doing live lately. When I do a live, I do get direct feedback, versus when I'm doing a video like this, I don't. So it is a bit on the weirder side. That how can I put this? Yep, like a monologue. The whole shift of Oh, by the way, I'm pretty awake. Um, Woke up. Only had a couple hours of sleep, which is 5. I jorked it. I jorked it. Hoping to fall back asleep. To fall asleep. But we had a very good jorking session, so. Um, Congrats on successfully jorking your chicken. How was that? Nice or a little bit nice? Mm. We are young. We are free. And yeah, so we woke up. Why? Great question. We woke up during the day. So what I used to do, and this is the craziest thing, is what I used to do. I used to go to sleep after the sunrise. So my brain was already prepped for having a sun or a sunlight in the house. Now, right now it's at 12, so it's the zenith, which is the the sun's strongest strong. I don't know. So cautiously speaking, I know that this is like, okay, well, guess what? I'll forget what's going on. But I wake up to a little bit of sunlight and I'm like, oh, nice. It's day already. Then the second realization, oh, fuck. I went to bed at 4. I didn't go to bed at 4. We went to bed at 3:30, which is actually really good. Really freaking good. You know how I checked? You know how I checked? By the time we last uploaded, like you see, very early morning aesthetic. So for example, if I upload a smaller video and it has uploaded 7 hours ago, this technically means that I went to bed 7 hours ago, because I have a great Wi-Fi and most of the video is gonna take 2 to 3 hours to do it. And then you realize, okay, well, 6 hours ago, if it's 2 hours. Was when 4? Was I still awake at 4? That makes sense. If that does make sense, because technically speaking, we're so focused on time itself. We're so focused on schedule, and we're so focused on how much time has passed. When did I wake up? When I go to sleep? When am I starting work? When I'm going to break? When I'm going for dinner? When I'm coming back from break? Is there traffic? If there's traffic, how much time it takes me to get home? We're so focused on the time that we don't get to appreciate what's going on with the time. When you feel rushed, this is when shit happens, you know? So yeah. So long story short, I uploaded so much. I uploaded so freaking... Oh, I got a text. What the heck? You cannot have her, what should we call it? You cannot have her voicemail. Her voice memo is her number, so I'm not gonna do that. Carly just texted me. 11:47. You know what's the craziest thing? I wanted to call Carly for the intro today, because I like to call somebody for the intro, and today we're dealing with a situation which is a bit more parasocial and emotionally intelligent. The most intelligent person that I know is Carly, so I want to have her advice. Yes, the bittersweet is coming from a person, which is a great thing, but a bad thing also. So today on the intro, we have what? We have videos, we have taking a warm bath, we have watching and reading some Dr. Stone, watching, I'm possibly going to be watching, we're possibly going to be watching Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z. We also have Cheap Black Hole in the Tower, which is amazing. Yesterday, how did it go? Oh, yesterday was fantastic. We did a 5 hours and a half stream. I had a little bit of an issue with someone, and this is the bittersweet part, which is great. But yeah. And what else? We had the bittersweet part. We had the Twitch. We streamed for a while. I mean, it's a mistake where I didn't charge this one, so we lost 5 hours of content. 5 hours. I know. I'm pissed off too. But, oh, thank God. Thank God I need help. So you see, that's crazy. Because these are the 2 that I do the edit. And I was like, holy shit, it did pretty well. No, it didn't do pretty well, you douchebag. Is that the right one? This is the one that you're supposed to do. We are young. We are free. Good. Perfect. So, let's get this day started. Today on the menu we have, like I said, manga, stream, TikTok live, and more stream. So it's gonna be a pretty good day, pretty busy day, but pretty good day. So yeah. Now you know what we do as we wakey. We're gonna be doing something kind of special, which is opening the water. I know it's gonna be a little bit wasteful, but we're wanting warm water. Don't wait, it's your boy Link for Don't you want to find this fantastic freaking second bar another gorgeous day on this glorious freaking Monday. It's amazing. No clouds, very exciting, which is weird. And so, of course, it's not gonna get so we're gonna miss it when it's gone, but we're not gonna miss it when it's here. Today I'm looking at the drum because they were doing a very special meal. What is that very special meal, you ask? We're doing a double pancake today. Double pancake. So, Italian pancake and Korean pancake. It should be pretty good. But before that, let's get our day started. We are young. We are free. Oh. Yeah. Actually excited today. We're doing double pancake. I'm gonna show you. Before that, I don't want to waste water. I don't like wasting water. I'm a water sign. Will I waste myself? No. Will I waste 80% of my body? Nay. I will not. We are young. We are. You like the light more? Let me know in the comments when I upload this video a year from now. A year from now. A year from now. We are young. We are free. We. There you go. Nice. Nice. So yeah, what is the topic of the day? It's a very good question. The topic of the day is bittersweet because talking about people and energy that you're willing to give people. And it's crazy because we talked about this with Carly, which is why I wanted to call her today. Because we're talking about how. And yesterday she made me so happy because she's like, when I met you, and we didn't meet a year ago. We met like October. So a bit of it's 5 months. Holy shit, it goes fast. And she was like, I'm proud of you because you're really changing. You're not allowing bullshit anymore. And the question is, the reality is, it's a little bit of bullshit. This is a little bit of bullshit. So I met this person, this dude. I'm not gonna name him because I think he's how do I put this? I think its mental state doesn't make him see things correctly. I don't think his mental, he's in a bad mental space right now, and you have to be understanding of that. But it's so weird. This is why this is bittersweet, right? It's very bittersweet. Oh shit. It's very bittersweet. So, the situation that happened was, we met a couple of months ago. Super nice guy. Would come in live a lot. Would come up, right? And right away, it was a bit of a red flag. And again, it's a friend, so it's not supposed to be that complex. However, the concept of it is complex because, like I said, Carly said that you changed, but the reason I changed wasn't good. We changed because a lot of people were, let's just say, diminishing my health. They weren't the way the friendship worked. The energy asked. It was bad. It was bad, and some of those people, like, you have to understand. I never blocked anybody on social media until I was told to do it. Because I feel bad. I do feel bad when that happened. That really sucks. Now we're gonna have Blanca Copico for a while. We are young. We are free. We feel to be alright. I'm so excited tonight. Double pancake. I love pancakes. Love them. So, I was saying, I meet this guy not a couple months ago, like almost a year ago. It was very self-serving. Not very self-serving, but on the life. And the thing with the life is, he wants to come up. Now, ultimately speaking, I'm a guy that likes to talk. I'm a guy that has to monologue, and I have a pretty busy schedule. And right away, it was like, "Fuck your schedule. Can I come up?" And I thought that wasn't like, okay. Well, I was like, oh, maybe he needs to talk, It's a weird thing because I'm a workaholic. I don't consider myself a viewer, so I'll watch a stream here and there, but I'll stay like for 5 or 6 minutes, 5, 6, 7 minutes. I'll stay for that because to me, whenever I watch something, it's complex. If I watch a live and I'm not doing anything, I feel bad. If I'm watching a live but I'm also doing something that I can't answer, so it has to be stranger because friends will ask me to answer or will ask question of me, but I'm busy. You understand? That's basically it. So right away, it was a bit not necessarily self-serving, but it was specific. It was specific. This guy needed to talk, and I was like, okay, well, yes, well, no problem. And then this person started making content, right? And right away, it was a bit not toxic per se, but it was a bit odd because they were sharing their life like multiple times a day because they were going live for 10, 15 minutes. And when you ask them, hey, why didn't you go live longer? Oh, there's nobody. Yeah, you've been there for 10 minutes. Understand? So yeah, so basically what was going on is it's just such a different fucking mentality. So this guy comes in yesterday, and he comes in yesterday, and he's like, "Hey, I think I'm gonna quit TikTok." And my problem isn't that he said that. Listen, you feel that way, it's normal. The problem is, you're in a situation once again about you. It's always about you, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. If you want to make things about you, there's nothing wrong with that. However, you have to understand that there's other people in the live. There's other people like yesterday we were doing good. I had like 5 people. And this guy wanted to talk about how he was doing. And ultimately speaking, I don't mind if there's 10 people, 15 people. Somebody that needs your help, and you should help that person, right? However, you're not, again, you're not being understanding. Talk about lack of self-awareness a couple of days ago. You're not being understanding of, hey, maybe this guy is having a good time. Maybe I should talk to him about the stream, right? And again, I'm not going to be complaining because this is a bitter part of the show, right? And it's the bitter part of the show. The person is talking about quitting TikTok, and I'm giving him advice. And for like a half an hour, he's talking about how he feels, and I'm trying to help him out. I'm trying to talk to him. I can stand up reaching him, but I understand. I mean, I've had thoughts of giving up. I had thoughts. There was a whole period of what's the purpose? Like, what am I doing here, right? And I wanted to give up, of course, but I didn't give up. And now we're happy. Are we doing much better? No, we're doing the same. Still getting not a lot of results, but we're still getting some results. So we're doing the same. I'm like, okay, well, there's nothing here for me to be like, wow, bro, this is fucking unbelievable, you know? However, I mean, I'm having fun, and that's the most important part. You know what I just realized? It's insane. I'm picking up some of the worst. We're picking some really horrid, really horrid perks because we're doing much better than we used to, and we're still surviving. We're still fighting, which is amazing. We are young. We are free. Magically. Okay, that's I can do. So yeah, with the person itself, and it's not that, is you're not willing to talk about, you're not willing to take advice, so it does feel once again that you're just here to talk about your own stuff. This guy, and again, I feel so bad because I've been at this place where I wanted to talk to someone. This guy, I had a problem. Okay, so this is all complex, but it's a true story. So this phone, it's a foldable, right? And I don't know why the foldable never really worked, which is not true. It worked for a couple of months, right? But it was always a crease. So you would have a normal foldable, which is like this, right? Like this. Mine was like this. Like this. Always, right? And so I didn't use it. And when I started using it, I saw that there was a lot of problems. I was like, holy shit, dude. My phone is restarting. Something is going on. Now, it happened to be worse and worse. I don't know what's going on. Right now, half of the lower screen of the left phone is completely black. Burned. It looks burned, which is kind of crazy. Not a good crazy, by the way. There's some good crazy, that's not a good crazy. That's Rovia. It's so nice. It's so nice. So yeah, so I don't have audio. The guy still want to come up, and he's like, "Oh, don't worry, it's visual." Dude, don't you understand? I don't understand. I don't understand. If it's visual, write it in the fucking chat, bro. You know, and there's a lot of red flag with this person. There's a lot of red flags. Some of the red flags are he's saying he's giving me gifts, and he's like, "Oh well, I don't want to be self-serving. I'm not looking for clouts." When you look at his video, he's doing at, which is sending a message to the person, at Kanye West at East, not West. He's doing at multiple people, and the person is a bit on the weird side because they'll tag you something, you'll put in a comment, and they won't answer the comments. Right? They won't answer the comments. They won't answer the comments. So again, it really feels like this person is, I wouldn't say selfish, but self-centered. Selfish. I don't think they're selfish. They have a family, so they cannot be selfish. But they're self-centered. Worlds revolve around them, which I don't mind. But at the same time, you cannot ask me. You see, for example, and this is a really good example. This is a really, really good example. I am watching. Okay, so this is a great example. I'm watching this guy every single night, which is Zaki Boy. Zaki Boy. He's French Canadian. And I had a huge problem with Zaki because Zaki was doing some great content, but Zaki had a drinking problem. He was drinking a lot. And when Zaki was drinking, he wasn't a good drunk. He wasn't a fun drunk. And he did something that really, really annoyed me. However, I'm a night owl. I like to be in the night. And in the night, there's just nobody. There's a couple people that will be live till 10. No. There's a couple people that are live at 10 till like 12, like 1, right? And then there's Zaki that's going to be up till 2:30 and 3 o'clock. And I stay up till 5 in the morning, 4 or 5 in the morning. So, in the French-Canadian side, there is that. And it's kind of weird because on TikTok, with the drama, it's almost like a daily thing. Like, oh, we talked about this yesterday. And if you miss it, well, you miss a lot of information, right? So, the problem that we have right now is you kind of have to watch it every single day. Right? So yeah, so it's a bit harder. And so the whole thing is complex. It's really complex. And Zaki, I was not for. I'm not forced to do anything, but I was. If I want to watch some content at night, I have to watch Zaki because there's somebody else. Which is, again, it's not true, but people at 3 o'clock in the morning, they're either super high, super drunk. It's not pretty, right? And my issue with Zaki, my biggest issue with Zaki was he was a really good dude when he was drinking. And again, I say hi to him, he says back, right, which is amazing. And it was just a great situation. It was just a great situation. And how can I put this? Since the new year, okay, so I was gonna say since the new year because I want to protect the guy, but that's not true. He did some cocaine on live, and he got really exposed. And he got exposed as somebody that abused it a lot, and he was pissed off because he said, like, no, dude, it was once in a while, like once every 3 months. Am I saying that's not good to do? No, don't do it. But he was still doing it, right? And then he got really exposed as a degenerate. And he didn't appreciate that, so he stopped drinking. And since he stopped drinking, every single night is a good life. Every single night is it's a good time, right? It's a really good time. And the reason why I'm talking about this is this guy is going through shit in his personal life, and he was abusive, and he's battling addiction right now with alcohol, not with but he's still there and he's still positive. So I relate to Zaki a lot. And what pissed me off about that yesterday is the guy is talking about quitting, and when you ask him why, he saw, well, I'm not getting views. I had the same problem, and I'm younger than him, and I'm not complaining. And I'm not. If I'm complaining, I'm not going to a live. I'm not going to a live to complain about the live. You understand? So that kind of pissed me off. It's like if your dream is to become a lawyer. I'm going to tell this to Carly. If your dream is to become a lawyer, and somebody is doing the same job that they do, and like, hey, I want to quit. Like, motherfucker, this is my job. You talk shit about my job, about how you feel about that job. It's making me feel bad about the job, right? And I never complain. Zach doesn't complain. And Zach is on a road to bettering himself. But Zach, what he did was he's blocking a lot of people, right? Because a lot of people, they were asking me his attention and they were not giving it back. So to come back with the guy, and again, kind of also very serving in a way of, I don't share my life to you, but you share your life to me. It's like a golden rule. If I don't do anything to you, don't do something that you wouldn't like to do so for others. There's a reason why I don't share my life. I don't share my videos. I don't tag people in my videos when the video is saying nothing. It feels very negative, but I had it on my chest. And the problem with this guy is that when he's nice, he's really nice. He's really nice. There's some really good moments that we had together. Really good moment. And he's a friend. He is a friend. But yesterday, he came in the live. And today, I'm getting a text from him. Okay, I'm going to read it. I'm not going to say the name also, so it doesn't matter. Okay. Okay. No, I just talked shit about somebody for no reason. All good. Best of luck. It's love and Godspeed. Yeah. He's worried about money because his wife lost her job.
Turns out the regime who chanted.
Hola. It's called Stardew Valley. But it's not free. But it's not free, so never mind. Don't want you to cancel Disney Plus. Because that's Carly. She loves Disney. Yeah, so the guy just said he's worried about money. But then, again, just the principle of it, just in the concept of it, just in the principle of it, it's tough because the concept just writes itself, right? So I've wrote this person because I'm like, hey dude, how are you? You haven't posted in a while because we're on the same page. We're older people that are getting into content creation. My apologies. I'm younger than him, but I'm still old. And so I'm like, okay, well, here's what's gonna happen. I thought I was gonna block him. Now I just saw this. I feel bad. I'm not gonna block him, but yep. So, okay. That's why I didn't hear it. I was possibly filming too outside, and no, I had this phone in my hand. I wrote this person a lot, and I'll write to this person. I'll comment. This is the dumb part. They tag me in the videos like comments, and they don't answer me. They don't answer me. So I'm like, what the heck, dude? And then they text me today. It's talking about their problem. Now their problem makes sense, right? So yeah, yeah. I just don't know if it's true. Because yesterday, and I asked him, which is possibly a very good question. Are you doing TikTok to pay the bills, or are you doing TikTok because you like it? And he said, I'm doing it for paying the bills. And in my brain, you're always like, hey, if you're doing this to pay the bills, as long as you don't pay the bills, you won't get satisfied because your prime reason for being there isn't met. If I live in a loveless marriage, and then if I live in a sexless marriage, it's different. Am I with the girl for sex, or am I with the girl for love? Understand? So yeah, it's just been sweet because that's what it is. And I talked about yesterday about being a workaholic and how it is so weird because I love being a workaholic. I love working. I love working, which is true but not true because if it was a job that I didn't enjoy, I would do whatever I can not to go, not to go, but not to go extra. Like I need the bare minimum. Oh, I'm working from 9 to 5. Okay, I'm here from 9 to 5. I'll be there at 8:55, 8:59, mostly late, and I'll leave when. Oh, that's the reality is I'll be one of the last to leave because I'm one of the last to to go to be there, so I'll make it on purpose, like if they want last to leave, just as a sign of respect. Because I'm poor at time management. See, this is the crazy thing. I'm poor at time management, but I'm not. Yeah, I'm poor at time management, but I realize I'm poor at time management, so I make it up to people, you know. And yeah. So with this, when it's work, and it's not because I never had a passion, but in workaholic, I used to be much worse. I used to be going crazy, right? I did a burnout, which is crazier. But yeah, so a workaholic isn't a bad thing, and it's hard to go, and then you're stuck with a friend, which again is your friend, so you like that person because you didn't like them. Why are they your friend? And you're stuck with a person that you like because they're your friend, and then somewhere along the way you stop being friend, and now you have to block them. And like, what the heck happened, right? It's so weird. We used to be friend. How did it go here? How can we go from being friend to the fact where I want to block you? You know, and it's the bittersweet isn't even started. The subject, trust me, it's not even started. It's not even started. Because this is gonna be, and this was depending on the guy text, but now I feel bad. So I'll say general, and I will say it's about him, right? So basically, it just sucks because there's a chance that you didn't see the person for who they were. Sometimes the mask drops. You can be friend with a person for years, and you see them drunk once. My father was talking about this story for me, and I felt bad for the guy because this is not cool. He was talking about how he liked this person, and I'm I kind of liked. He was working with this person, and they've been working there for a while, and never did any problem, and never did any situation, and we're a good dude. And my father was talking about how, but then one day they had a Christmas party at work, and they drink, and when he was drunk, he said some awful shit, and he was an asshole. And then my father was like, I never was able to see him the same way. And I tried to tell him, Dad, people get drunk. Maybe he's unhappy. Maybe, maybe that was a stressful moment for him. And my father's like, I don't care. What he said was not okay. I'm like, okay, you know what? Usually I would have fought with, because my father and I right now we're in a very good situation where, see, I'm going to say something that I'm going to regret. And I love my dad. My dad was a great father. He did his best. He always did his best. He always did his best. Whatever happened, he did his best, My mom, that I love a lot, was always a parent. My father itself, although was a parent and will always be my father, the relationship really shifted when I became an adult. The relationship really shifted when I went to the apartment. We were constantly butting head. The relationship before wasn't great. It wasn't bad per se. It wasn't bad. We were not fighting. It was a constant state of, hey, we live in the same house. It's nice. I like you, and you like me. But it wasn't great. When I went to the apartments, I became more friendly, more friends than father and son, and this was the best thing because it was something that I needed. So with my father, that was the case, and I think it's important because it's a showcase of not everybody is meant to be your friend, and they can be friendly towards you. Doesn't mean that they're your friends, right? So all of this to say, with the bittersweet, I'm in a position where I'm really not sure what to do. My apologies. I'm really not sure what to do because I'm in a position where yesterday I was so happy that Carly said, "You're changing. You're not taking for shit." Like she literally said, when I met you, people were walking over you, and you could tell it was, but it's different. You could tell it was affecting you, but it's different because Carly has an emotional intelligence. Because Carly is seeing a therapist, and I was talking about this. It's like, hey, it's kind of cool because, and this is something that's really nice. But in a lot of cases, and I'm not generalizing, but in a lot of cases, you can tell who's seeing a therapist, and you can tell who's working on themselves because they have this emotional intelligence, they have this emotional awareness that is great, and that comes from working on yourself. And I was watching the show, and it was a dating show. I think it was Love Is Blind, but I'm not sure. And the person literally said, this person hasn't worked on them enough. It's like, holy shit, how do you know that? You know? And when you're surrounded with people that are working on themselves and going through therapy and things like that, you understand, okay, that makes sense now. That makes sense. And is that an awful thing to say? I don't fucking know. I hope it's not. Because I mean it in a good way. I do mean it in a good way. So, Carly, she was like this. She's like, hey. And it's kind of crazy because I don't even know how we brought up the subject. But, I don't even know. But my first thought was I should block this guy. And it's weird. It's bittersweet because I'm in a position where I used to allow this. Now I don't allow this. And I don't know if that makes a worse person or a better person. The fact that this person came with their problem, right? It's not a big deal. The fact that they're coming with their problem and it's always about them is a problem. Because you're like, okay, well, that's not cool. That is not cool, dude. You know? And especially, like, I want to do content creation. That's my dream. That's my passion, right? And again, we're going to be talking about that because also that is bittersweet. And I just don't want to allow people to complain about their creation. I've been doing this for 5 years. I've been doing this so many videos. And the good videos now. And I have some results. I'm surprised. People call themselves my fans. And they're like, hey, I'm a fan of yours. And in my brain, I'm like, what the fuck? I have fans. Which is a very weird thing. When you're a normal person, right? Very weird thing. But I could have more, for sure. And I'm not complaining, because I don't want to complain, because I cannot complain. I put in too much effort to complain, right? Yesterday, better example, we lose this playthrough. So this playthrough is filming for 7 hours. And we're dumbass, we don't charge the battery, so it closed. The application is good for filming, but lately, I don't know if they did an update, they said something wrong, they don't repair the videos. So I have a 7 hours videos. And when I repaired it, it only gave me back an hour and 40 minutes of content. The rest is corrupted. I'm like, fuck, dude. You know what's the craziest thing? I lost the same thing yesterday with the sword. It broke. You know the craziest thing? It was an hour 52, and I got an hour 40 back. I don't know if that's a coincidence or, you know. And I could have been more pissed. And I was not pissed because... And yesterday we were playing Resident Evil 4, which is just a great game. It's just a fucking great game. Then I was not pissed because I'm like, this is your fault. If you charge your phone like you're supposed to, when there's low batteries, it would not have happened. Versus, oh, well, you know the phone malfunctioned. It restarted itself. And like, what the heck happened? I've had a 11 hours videos. True story too. 11 hours video. And it was, I believe it was on Speedster. 11 hours of videos. And again, the problem is we're using the same application for every single thing because it's the best application out there. Even with that flaw, it's the best application. And surprisingly, very surprisingly, what ended up happening was the phone was scheduled to do a mise à jour, which is a update. It did the update, restarted the phone, the recording was fucked. And I'm like, holy shit, what's going on? I was on the phone. Why are you updating it? But who knows? By the way, I got some good news for you guys. I got some good news. It is a bit cold. I got some great news for you guys. You know, soon I'm gonna get my my new phone. I saw a new game. Oops, this is old school aim, taking notes on the paper. React to PKM champion. Yeah, so but then it's bittersweet because to come back to the person, oh sorry, all this to say, look, when it's my fault, I recognize it and I'm not complaining. So all of this, which is a huge segue to say two things. First of all, when it's my fault, I'm not gonna complain. And when it comes to content, hey, maybe it's my fault. Maybe the content's not good enough. I'm not gonna complain about it, right? Yeah, and it's kind of crazy because you not you pander, but your content speaks volume to a person, but to another person, it's not speaking volume. For example, it's very weird to have fans, literal fans, but then you're not being successful because like what the heck, what the freaking heck, you know? And at the end of the day, hey, it happens, right? It happens to the best. It happens to the worst. And yeah, so the bittersweet part is I am
Once you get past my
kind of glad that I don't know how to put this. I don't know how to put this. My boy, Vato. It's not even Spanish.
Hashtag magic, the big boy.
If you know this, but the text written in red.
Ah, okay.
It's the Australia crit.
All right, baby. Everyone want to touch it?
Love this. That's Steve Aoki. Huge card collector. And it's not only Pokemon, he collects Star Wars card.
A little cheers. Official Steve Aoki after party. A Gagarin, opening Pokemon, and One Piece. Okay, here we go. Well, I know it's blue. I saw that. Seeking.
Bless ya.
Execute. Goldeen.
Rhydon.
Rhyhorn.
Trainer, Pokeball, what the fuck. Meowth. Bellsprout.
Sprout.
Oddish.
Oddish. Is this it? Is this the last one? Here we go. Vaporeon. I mean, the centering looks nice. You knew it, Hashtag magic, the big boy.
They're not the only two disappointed.
It's literally melted!
Looking to trade these.
I was vending at a car show when this guy brought me a PSA 9 Bango Pikachu. I want this one. I want to crack this. This card has a good shot for a 10. So I picked it up and now
Dude, some of these cards are nice, bro. Some of these cards, I'm gonna get into card collecting a lot. As a hobby, you know? As a hobby that I cannot afford. I wanna have a hobby that I cannot afford. I wanna ruin myself for some stupid shit. Again, watching Mo's a jeweler. I wanna ruin myself for shit I can afford. Because it's the life, baby. That's stupid to say that, hey. So, the bittersweet part is very complex. Because I'm in a part where before, and I don't want to say the nucleus was Carly. But it was Carly. And again, I love the girl. And I'm not trying to be a dick. So what happened was, we met, and she was super nice. She was super nice. And I did meet some cool people. But whenever I was a friend with someone, there was always a small thing. For example, when we met through a friend, which is Soap. And Soap, amazing human being. Amazing human being. She's super sweet, super caring. I love her. The problem with Soap is, it's just a lack of respect. She would come into my life, be in a corner and be saying shut up when I'm talking. Dude, what the fuck are you doing? And if they're doing this on live, imagine what they're doing not on live, you know? And then, again, I don't know if they're aware of it. But Carly we met, and Carly was a really good person. And right away clicked, and it was super fucking fantastic. The first thing we did, me and Carly, was having a 32 days streak. It was an attraction. It just dimmed out because I love the girl. I really do. And when you spend so much time with this person and you really always having a good time, you start asking yourself questions. Am I seeing myself dating her? And the reality is I love Carly, but I'm not in love with Carly. And I'm not going to be with a girl with whom I'm not in love with. Because I'm monogamous. I know, hard to imagine, right? I'll also watch porn, don't worry. If I'm with one person, if I'm not in love, then what's the point? Might as well be with fucking 1,000 people, you know? So yeah, so love is important. And with Carly, it was right away like that. And the quality of friend that she was. Because she came to me with a couple problems, but then I came to her with a problem. She was helping me out. But she was like, dude, just block them. And the whole situation started with my ex, Anna. Anna, who made it on purpose to honeypot me. Made me think there was a chance. Call me. She was calling me. She was calling me pretty. She was calling me hot. And in DMs. But then she had a boyfriend, which is my fault. I shouldn't have met a girl that was a girlfriend. Even if it did work. If you're in a relationship with a girl that was in a relationship before she met you, if you're going to break up with him to be with somebody else, she'll break up with you to be with someone else. Or he will break up with you to be with somebody else. And if you met him and he had a girlfriend, same thing. It's not cheating. It's not cheaters, because there's a large chance that cheater will cheat. So there's a chance, actually, I believe. Either you realize just how wrong it feels and just how wrong it is, or you realize, like, hey, I'm maybe not meant to be monogamy, right? So yeah, did I ever get cheated on? I have to have been in a relationship to have been cheating on. It never happened. I was the cheatee though. I was having this relationship with this girl for 2 years, and we were talking every single day. She would send me private picture, a lot of stuff, and then one day she fucked up. She fucked up, and that was so disgusting because she had Facebook and I didn't have Facebook, so she had Insta, and on Insta there was not a single picture of her boyfriend. This is a true story too. This is insane. There was not a single picture of her and her boyfriend. So then, come to think about it, she fucks up, and then she's like, "Hey," and this is a story that I told before, but it's gonna be a quick story. So she's like, "Hey," she's like, "I'm doing that. We're doing the dishes right now." And I'm like, "Who's we?" And she didn't know what to say. She's like, "Oh, you meant you and the dog?" She's like, "Haha, yes." No, it meant you and your fucking boyfriend. Think I'm dumb? So then I asked one of my good friends. She was like, "Hey, can you please check her Facebook?" And she had a boyfriend. Yeah. And you know what's the worst thing? We met on a dating website. Do you know the weirdest thing ever? We stopped talking, and she's back on the dating website. And she matched with my friend. And my friend said, "Hey, I matched with this cute girl. This really cute girl. She was hot." And it's like, holy shit, I know her. Like, yeah, she's a good person. She's like, well, and I just said, if we like, just in a relationship. So he blocked her, and the guy went to say, "Oh, you told me that I told him." And I'm like, bro, that's bro code, dude. But hey, it's okay. It's not like I cared about what she think about me, right? And this is exactly bittersweet. Before Carly, and because I met Carly, I realized, like, dude, I got some really good people in my life. I got some really shitty people in my life. I got some really good people. Oh, for Anna, sorry. So Anna would, and when she was in a relationship, I didn't exist. She would leave me on read. She would ghost me, and then she would leave her relationship on a weekly basis. But then I would fall guy. I'm like, fuck that. And I blocked her main account because I was like, dude, I can't deal with that anymore. She came with a second account saying to unblock this first account. I lied. I said, I don't know why you're blocked. I blocked you, bitch. Forget about it. Again, she came with I blocked the second account because I'm like, dude. And you know what's the worst thing? The second account, she came in, she said something really fucking sweet. She was really, really sweet because she knows she fucked up. There's no way people are sweet like that until they're trying to make up for something. Then she came with a third account. And she said, "Hey, can you unblock me?" And then I got tired. I got in her DM and said, "Listen, we've been through a lot. I think it's time to call it quits." And the craziest thing is, I told her it's time to we went through a lot. It's time to call it quits. And instead of answering, she blocked me like that. She didn't have a problem blocking me. I had a problem blocking her. Right away, shitty people, right? And the bittersweet is me wondering, because yes, there's a wonder. There's a fear here. There's a big fear. And the big fear is what? The big fear is that, for example, with the guy, the first thing I did was, I don't have time for your bullshit. And it's not necessarily in a bad meaning. It's mean to say, but that's the thing, right? Because yesterday I had a show. I had 2 hours Sunday. I'm asking you guys 1 day a week where it's a smaller show. And I had a schedule. And he was like, dude, I don't care. Can I come up? I was like, oh, dude, you know it's Sunday, bro. You know it's Sunday. But him quitting right now, even if it's for his wife because she lost her job, there's going to be consequences. Like, if he ever come back, it's not going to be the same thing. I'm not going to be like, "Hey, welcome back, bro. I was waiting for you." I'm like, no, dude. You left. You gave up. I don't fuck with quick quitters. Because if somebody could have quit, it was me. See, and there's a thing, there's a part of me that was like yesterday, fuck it, dude. I don't have time for this because I only have 2 hours. And you take 2 minutes of my time. And then it's a crazy thing because he talks about himself and the problem. And then I talk about my situation, try to help him out. And second I start talking about my situation, hey, I gotta go. You don't care. You don't care. You don't care. And you they never did. Which is okay. You don't have to care. You don't have to care. But now that I'm noticing that, I'm like, okay, well, yeah. So all in all, that's pretty much it, right? So yeah. And I told him yesterday. I said, if you quit, you're gonna regret it. Because right now you have good people on your side. You have support. Those people, myself, won't be there when you come back. Why? Because this is my dream job. This is my dream job. And I don't believe the story of the wife. I don't believe the story of the wife. You know why I don't believe it? Yesterday he was talking about how, it's different because he's older. It's tougher. It's just tougher. And I don't appreciate that because, it's okay to want to give up. There's nothing wrong with that. So yeah, I feel bad because I feel cold. I feel bad because I feel cold because 5 months ago I've not been able to block someone, and the situation why it's so hard is because blocking someone, yes, is a shitty thing to do because you're basically saying fuck you, But at the same time, the situation doesn't change. Both time, either I block this person, I don't block this person, and right now we're using the person as an example, but it can be seen in every sphere, right? Both time, it did bother you, it did trouble you, it did hurt you. You think I was live for an hour and a half. I had nobody. Something about the views. Dude, welcome to the fucking club. Hello. And it's just like, you don't care about me. You just care about, hey, I have this problem. Can you help me out? And I don't mind helping people out, but not when it's constantly one-sided. And I feel bad because a part of me is really happy and really proud of myself for wanting and being able to block people that are doing that. Then another part of me is feeling bad because, no, don't block people. This is not a good thing to do. This is not a nice thing to do. You shouldn't block people when they need you. You understand? So I'm stuck in a bittersweet place, and I don't know what to do. I do not know what to do. I do not know if that's a good thing that I'm able to block people that are toxic but need help, or it's nothing. Because at the same time, there's people, and that's my mindset. There's people that are deserving of help. Some people that I'm gonna help, they're gonna be like, "Hey, dude, I really did something for me." And that's really nice. That's really, really nice. And then there's other people that they're not really. Your time is precious. The way you spend it is precious. You have a chance between helping two people out. You have a chance between helping a person that's really nice. You have a chance to help a person that's nice. The really nice part is better. Now, it's the there's a word for that. There's a word. I love this. I saw this in The Good Place, which I just watched last year. Tramway Dilemma. The trolley problem. Yes, that's it. It was a great thing. The trolley problem. Yeah, this is amazing. This is from The Good Place. I didn't plan this, of course. But in The Good Place, they're talking about moral and the good people and good morals and what do you do if it's a good action or not, And the person was talking about the trolley problem. So the trolley problem presents itself where you're leading a tramway and there's two people on the tracks. Somebody will die, no matter what. You either kill somebody that you don't care about, and save somebody that you care about. So, for example, let's put it like that, right? I have this friend, right, that I can save on the trolley because again, there's two paths, and there's a doctor. Who should I save? My friend that I love, or the doctor who can save a billion lives? That's a trolley problem. And the right thing to do is to save the doctor. Or most people will say their friend. Stuff, you know? The trolley problem is I can either help a person that's deserving or a person that's not deserving. And ultimately speaking, I never made a choice. I never made a choice. Now we're making a choice. I'm choosing who I allow in my life, and I'm choosing who I don't allow in my life. But then this is a selfish decision. And everybody should be worth a couple chances, you know? Everybody deserves a second chance. But some people squander the two chances the same day. It's tough. It's really tough. I never was in a position where I had to decide this person is a good person, but they're not good enough. Because ultimately speaking, I think I was not good. I was not good enough in a lot of situations. Ultimately speaking, I think we're working hard to become good enough, but are we there yet? Are we there yet? I don't know. Super loud. And yeah, so that's the video. So, what would you do? Do you think it's a good thing that you're an asshole enough to say, hey, I don't want to do this anymore? Or is it a bad thing because you're like, dude, you should give them a chance. You should be like, hey, this is important. This is an important moment for people, right? And it just sucks. It just sucks because I don't know how to put this. I don't know. It is so complex. It is so complex. You're either in a position where you do everything correct, or you're in a position where you do everything wrong. If there's one thing that you did that was wrong today, then you did wrong that today. Doesn't matter if you did something good, you did something wrong, right? I just don't want to I don't want to deal with that. And the reality is, I feel selfish because blocking people, there's a fact of blocking people like, oh, I don't want to deal with this. And that makes a shitty person. But then, even though I just spent an hour explaining to you, like, hey, this is why I'm thinking about blocking this person, the end result is still blocking this person. And the end result of blocking this person is still making me an asshole. So because I'm still making me an asshole, then whatever I'm saying right here, right now, doesn't matter. Doesn't fucking matter. Why? I never did. It never did. That's the bad part. Chain lightning. We did something good with that. Razvatri. Nice. Today we have to focus on the tower. Anyway, I'm gonna stop the video here. We're almost at 1 hour. My apologies. And yeah, at 1 hour I cannot upload it. But long story short, I'm happy that I am in a position where. Long story short, recap, 1 hour and a sentence. Am I happy that I'm able to block people? Or should I feel bad because that's not the goal? The goal is to self-sacrifice. I don't know. The trolley problem, people. The trolley problem, just to finish, because again, I'll go for hours. I got 2 minutes. Let's go, Ink. The trolley problem also states that yes, there's an asshole. There's an asshole on the... And the Good Place did something amazing, right? The Good Place did something amazing, and they're like, well, your friend is not going to make it, right? There's a big chance that she won't make it. There's a small chance that she won't... There's an hospital, and they're saying, like, hey, your friend is The Good Place is a good show, by the way. You should watch it. And they're saying, like, hey, your friend, there's a high chance that she won't make it. But if we... There's a small chance that she will make it. If we kill her right now, we can harvest... Well, not kill her, but if we stop the procedure to save her right now, we can harvest organs that are in good quality to give people. So this one person leaving this planet will give their organ to save 5 people. So what do? And that's your friends. They're like, oh, I don't know. Right? So the trolley problem also states that you have a chance between saving a good person and saving an asshole. Most people will save the good person, right? But that's implying that the asshole didn't deserve life in the first place. And that's the complexity of it. That is the complexity of it. It never was about who you're saving. Because there's no good answer. If you have to take a life to save another one, it's not worth it. If to save my mental sanity, I have to destroy somebody else, it's not worth it. Love you guys. Take it easy. 20 seconds left. I want it that way. Tell me why I never seen a ghost box. Tell me why I never seen the Bigfoot. Tell me why I'm not sure if alien exists. Jim Carrey was possibly cloned. Oh shit. Away.
Okay, guys.
I do top thing. What was supposed to be in it? Alexis Stone has publicly claimed that the man recently seen in Paris was actually him in full prosthetic disguise. The internet.
No, dude, it's so fucking hard to
Top up daily.
You have money from all over the world. Over $1 million here.
Where'd you get this?
From a pawn shop.
Let's go in the office.
Let's go in the office.
الو
ايوه ازيك يا حبيبتي.
الو
ايوه ازيك حبيبتي.
Ça va, maman et toi?
Ça va bien. Are you on the plane?
Non, non, Stéphane, je ne sais pas, celui que t'as pas appelé?
Possibly yes.
Okay.
What happened?
Now there is nothing. Est-ce qu'il y a
Oh, he called me but I didn't answer. Shit.
Yeah. Puis là, I'm stuck in Cairo, but j'ai trouvé un billet.
Ah.
1500 $ américains.
Okay, but why are you stuck?
Juste le vol que j'ai, c'est une compagnie Qatar, puis l'aéroport est fermé à Qatar.
Ah, ok, à Qatar. Ok, oui, je comprends. Oui, je comprends.
Ouais.
Oui,
Okay.
Qatar, oui. Arabie Saoudite.
C'est ça. Alors maintenant, j'ai trouvé
Un billet.
Je vais être à Montréal le 5 mars.
That's not too bad.
Yeah.
That's not too bad. Well, I was gonna call you because I wanted to be calling you when you're stressed with the airplane and everything, but now that you're not stressed, it's not worth it, you know?
Yeah. So, maintenant, lorsque je vais arriver à Montréal, Stéphane, I'm gonna text you. If you're free, call me. If you're not free,
You're gonna text
then
me
you
at
call
2
me the
a.m.
next day. Maman?
You're gonna text me when? At 2 a.m. again?
Je ne t'entends pas, Stéphane.
It's okay. I love you, Mama.
Ok, Habib, maman. Okay.
Have a nice day, Mama. I love you.
I love you too, maman. Ok, alors ne t'en fais pas. Je vais partir juste le 5. Ok, maman?
Yes, Mama. Mama,
Oui, Habib.
thank you for everything.
Oui? Il n'y a pas de problème.
And I'm sorry.
Tu as l'argent pour t'envoyer, maman?
Don't worry about money, okay?
Ok.
Please, Mama, please stop talking about money because it's c'est pas a nice subject, you know?
Ok.
But
Okay.
you're good, Mama. You're good.
Yeah. I'm just, I want to go home.
I understand. And I'm sorry that I asked for the bracelet and the ring because I didn't know, and I was like, oh well, she's gonna leave. So I'm sorry I asked.
Non, because il y a la guerre, puis quand elle est fermée,
Non, je comprends.
l'aéroport est fermé.
Je comprends.
Il n'y a pas de aucun. There's no plane. There's no plane.
Shit.
Voilà.
Shit. Bon, c'est la vie, hein?
Ok, maman?
I love you, Mama.
It's okay, Harry. I love you, Mama. Thank you so much for calling.
But of course, bye.
Bye, Habibi.
Hello?
Salut, pas ça va bien?
Toi?
Qu'est-ce qui se passe de bon?
Pas grand-chose, c'est justement, je suis en pause pour manger une bouchée.
Oh, nice. Ça te dérange pas?
Non.
Good.
Non,
Hey,
non.
j'ai appelé maman.
Oui,
Hey, c'est la merde,
Mais-
mon homme.
mais elle va
C'est la
elle va
merde, mon
arriver,
homme.
Ben, l'Égypte avec l'autre, le pays que Trump il envoie des bombes, là.
Iran.
C'est avec ça, là?
C'est Iran ou Irak?
L'Irak.
Ok.
L'Iran, je pense.
Ah.
En tout cas, on m'a montré ça hier sur comme une map, là. Puis c'est pas si loin.
Oh, mais là, son avion, oublie ça, là. Elle dit, pour éviter les risques, ils ont cancellé tous les avions.
Ils ont cancellé l'avion.
Tous les avions.
Oh shit!
Je te dis.
Wow.
Parce que l'affaire qui arrive, c'est que elle, son transfert, c'est à Qatar. C'est en Arabie Saoudite.
Oh shit!
Oui, monsieur.
Non!
Et papa, je te le jure. C'est ma parole.
Mais
C'est
t'es
que-
capable de...
Mais non, mais c'est quoi le pire?
Non.
C'est vraiment chien, là. Là, ils ont annulé son autobus, puis ils ont dit, c'est pas notre faute. Fait que maman, il faut qu'elle achète un autre billet, puis le billet qu'elle va trouver, comment ça coûte?
Non.
1500 US. J'ai lui parler maintenant.
Elle va s'en souvenir?
Ben, je sais pas. Non, parce que là, elle. Parce que. Non, non parce que. C'est pas. Tu dis pas à maman qu'il y a une guerre et qu'elle peut mourir parce qu'elle va stresser.
Ah bah oui,
Tu comprends? Mais non, mais sincèrement, là, hey, 1100 places US, là. C'est du cash à maudit, mon homme, là.
Oui, mais même à ça, même si elle jette un billet d'avion, elle va pouvoir...
Ben, c'est ça l'affaire, parce que.
Elle va pouvoir contourner des pays qui sont en guerre.
Non, mais parce que qu'est-ce qui va arriver, c'est qu'elle va acheter un billet d'avion, mais ça veut pas dire qu'ils vont pas lui dire, hey, ben finalement, celui-là aussi est cancellé.
Ouais.
Hey, parce que. Puis, sincèrement, je comprends ce qu'on dit. C'est vrai que c'est pas leur faute. C'est vrai qu'il y a une zone de guerre. Regarde, ils pouvaient pas prévoir ça, là. Puis, elle a acheté son billet il y a 2 mois. Quand elle a acheté le billet, elle a fait un bon deal parce qu'elle a acheté aller-retour. Mais il y a 2 mois, la situation aux États-Unis puis l'Irak, c'était pas comme ça, là. C'est très récent, là, que c'est arrivé, cette affaire-là. C'est quoi, c'est cette semaine? Ça fait même pas de semaine.
Non.
Fait que c'est ça, fait que là, puis maman, elle fait mal pour elle parce que là-bas, elle se pogne parce qu'elle était née là-bas, fait qu'elle est irritable. Fait qu'elle dit, Stéphane, il faut que je revienne, là. Je suis plus capable ici.
Oui, mais là, elle se demande où par Paris, là, c'est.
Ben, j'ai pas osé lui demander. T'avais de l'air affecté. Ouais, matin, là. Papa, je l'ai appelé. Il est quelle heure maintenant, là? Je t'appelle, ça fait 3 minutes qu'on parle, là. Je l'ai appelé à 50. J'ai terminé. Non, je m'excuse. J'ai raccroché avec elle à 50.
OK.
Non, je viens de l'appeler, mais c'est pas facile de toute façon. Puis là, t'as vu ça, puis toi, t'as dû penser que, shit, elle va de quoi c'est là-bas, elle.
Ben non, je ne sais pas pour combien de temps. Parce que selon Trump, il dit que c'est au moins quelques semaines. Ou peut-être un peu moins. Mais ça, quand tu commences une guerre,
Non, mais tu sais jamais, ça.
que tu t'appelles Trump ou pas, tu sais pas quand est-ce que ça va finir.
Mais non, puis c'est la même.
Il va se faire demain.
Mais non, mais c'est pas. Mais non, c'est pas juste ça, parce que l'autre, c'est un imbécile, là. S'il sait que Trump, il va baisser la charge après 4 semaines, l'autre, il va attendre 4 semaines pour pouvoir attaquer, là, le maudit, là. Ah, c'est ça qu'il va pas te laisser faire, c'est sûr. Il dit quoi, man? Tu m'attaques? C'est bon. C'est correct, m'en occupe. C'est clair qu'il va pas te laisser faire, pas. Mais avant ça, là, tu vas capoter. Présentement, puis tu sais ce que je veux dire, c'est la vérité, là. J'écoute une émission qui s'appelle Mose, le bijoutier.
OK.
Tu vas, papa, hein? Tu ne croiras jamais. Tu vas capoter. Hey, tu me croiras jamais, papa. Le gars, il s'occupe d'une bijouterie au Diamond District. C'est que c'est à New York. C'est vrai, t'avais vu un épisode, t'avais vu un passage, là. C'est un gars qui se promenait dans la rue, là, puis qui ramassait des diamants entre les cracks des.
Oui.
Tu te rappelles de ça, là? Bon, ça s'appelle la rue des diamants.
Oui.
Puis il a dit que à cause de Trump, le prix de l'or a jamais été aussi haut.
C'est vrai.
Papa, hein? Le gars, t'as ma parole. Le gars, il fait fondre des Rolex, mon homme. Parce qu'il y a plus de valeur en or que la montre elle-même vaut. T'imagines? Hey! Je me rappelle plus si c'est 530 l'once ou c'est 5300 l'once. D'or, l'once.
C'est 5300.
T'imagines? Parce que qu'est-ce qu'il a dit? C'est que, pis ça, en parlant de ça, c'est intelligent, là. Il a dit, si, là, t'es dans une guerre, ton dollar, ta valeur monétaire de ton pays, que ce soit le peso, que ce soit l'euro, que ce soit le dollar canadien, elle descend. Fait qu'est-ce que tu fais, c'est que t'achètes de l'or. T'achètes de l'or, puis qu'est-ce que tu fais? L'or, elle descend pas.
Non.
Fait que ton cash, il peut descendre, mais ta valeur, ton or.
Ça peut fluctuer.
Je comprends ça.
Parce que moi, regarde, à la bourse,
Hein?
j'ai certains titres que c'est pour les mines.
Ah, ok.
Et puis, depuis que l'or monte de même, ben, les titres, ils montent aussi.
C'est clair. Ouais, mais l'or, elle a jamais été aussi haut. Hey, les fonderies en New York, c'est la première fois que ça arrive en je sais pas combien de temps, là. Mais, papa, ils sont backorder. Ils en prennent plus, on est plus capable de fournir la demande.
Bon.
Mais là, l'affaire qui arrive, c'est qu'il y a beaucoup de monde qui veut faire du cash avec ça. Sauf que qu'est-ce qui va arriver? Puis qu'est-ce qu'eux ont peur? C'est de faire comme la Nortel. Ça va monter, puis quand ça va redevenir normal, ça va descendre de beaucoup.
Oui.
Ils ont jamais été aussi haut que ça. Mais tes actions, c'est sûr que ça va monter tes actions. C'est sûr que ça monte, là. C'est sûr que ça monte, puis garde, faut que t'en profites, là. Mais l'or, c'est quand même une valeur sûre.
Oui.
Apparemment, là, l'or, je pense que c'est l'or, le pétrole et l'immobilier, c'est des valeurs très sûres.
Ben, l'immobilier, dans le fond, c'est une...
Papa, tu me parles loin, je t'entends mal.
J'ai dit l'immobilier.
Hey, on en parle-tu demain?
Ouais, c'est bon.
Parce que je vais pas prendre trop ton temps, là.
OK, c'est bon.
Mais, faut que tu checkes ça.
On va se voir demain.
Yes. Puis ça va être ça pour l'or parce que je te dis, si ça descend, je veux pas que tu perdes trop d'argent, là. C'est une bonne opportunité pour toi, là.
Ouais, mais...
Veux-tu que je t'envoie la chaîne que j'écoute?
Non. Je sais que l'or, ça monte beaucoup.
Tu vas être content?
Ben, les actions, des fois ça monte, mais des fois ça baisse.
Ah, mais c'est sûr que maintenant, ça fluctue beaucoup, fait faut que tu check ça.
Fait
Hey, pourquoi tu le fais pas...
Est-ce qu'un jour, ça va baisser?
Ben, ça va... Oui, moi, je prédis, c'est que ça va baisser, mais ça va revenir à un prix normal qui va être plus haut que c'était avant. Fait que maintenant, on va dire que ça va monter jusqu'à 300%. Ça va redescendre à 115%, mais c'est toujours 15% de plus que c'était avant.
Ouais.
Tu devrais demander à Nat de trouver une application pour les bourses qui met des notifications de telle action, ça monte ou ça descend. Fait que c'est comme ça, chaque matin quand tu te réveilles, tu vois, ok, ben mes actions ont monté ou ont descendu.
Ah, mais, regarde, ça fait une trentaine d'années que j'en ai des actions, Stéphane.
Je comprends pas, mais tu comprends que moi, je veux que tu profites le plus parce que, regarde, c'est ton argent quand même, là, pis tu l'investis, il faut que ça serve à quelque chose.
Ouais.
C'est qu'on va demain, 8h30.
Ok, excellent, c'est bon.
Bye, papa, prends soin de toi.
Ok, bye.
Dude, yeah, gold is crazy right now. My mom is sad, though. My mom is very sad.
C'est parce que je cherchais de quoi, mais je ne trouve pas ce que je cherche. Je le trouve pas.
D'où j'ai fait Oh non, ça c'est pas correct.
Alright, I just gotta get. We might have one of the craziest mods to ever touch Sparking Zero. Now, as you guys can see.
Oh. What the heck is this nonsense?
Alright, gold on this one, go. I win my 50s here, baby. It's this one! It's this one! Oh, okay. Gold. I win my 50-50s here, please. Yes! That didn't work.
Mate, I'm not trying to hate Europe, but 35 grams of protein costs almost 2 euro. And you know what? I just can't get hell freaking buzz. Look at the price. 36 freaking cents for one can of buzzing. Come here. The fucking water is more expensive than the buzz. Mate, I'm not trying to hate Europe.
This is the account.
Tu sais, je devrais peut-être pas parler de ça vu que j'étais en Chine, là, mais comme la liberté, nous ici, la liberté de quoi, Big? Le monde font ce qu'ils veulent ici, le gros, là. Genre, gros, quelqu'un peut s'ouvrir un restaurant drette, là. Au Québec, tu peux pas, là. Tu sais, comme le monde, c'est comme, oh, la liberté au Québec. La liberté de quoi? Tu peux rien faire, hostie. Tu as le droit de rien faire.
There ain't nothing in there, ain't no use to getting it. But let me tell you, every little bit adds up, and some phones have more gold than other phones, and every little bit counts. And before you know it, on s'en rap showcase safe. Y'all are millionaires.
Oh.
B, C, D, E, F, me. 1,000. Wait, aren't you?
Let me down slowly. I've done a lot of reasons to do this. These 90s cold like a kingdom. I can see you fade away.
Took a lot. Proud of you. Please, could you let it on slowly? A little sympathy, I hope you can hold me. $50.